Hi Gemini, this is going to be a general love reading for the month of September 2020 for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. It is general, so it is not going to resonate for all of you. So you can watch one of your other signs or just a different video if this does not resonate for you, okay? And whether you're watching for your own self or someone else that you're cross-watching for, the roles can always be reversed, okay? So just do take the messages as they make sense for you. Okay, so let's see. What is going on with Gemini for September 2020? And because I have been doing mid-month readings, this could be for possibly for the first half of September, maybe for all of September. We'll see. I guess you will see, actually. Okay, so we have pride and ego, we have grief, and we have destruction. Okay, so it looks like somebody here, either you or your person, had been holding on to a little bit of pride here. I do feel that there's a lot of grief attached to that, because that may have led to some sort of a destruction in your relationship because of that, or this pride and ego is being destroyed. We will see once we get into the details of the reading. Or it could be that somebody is keeping themselves or has been keeping themselves in a situation that was bringing them a lot of grief, and they were holding on to the situation because of pride and ego. And perhaps that is what is being destroyed now. Alright, so let's see. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Either you or your person. These big cards always give me a hard time shuffling, but I still love them. So in the general or current energy, we have the 8 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Two indications here of a possible third-party situation. However, I am seeing a lot of movement. If this is a third-party situation, there's a lot of movement going on. There could be a lot of communication as well, either between you and your person or the person who is involved with two people, okay? Let's see what else. The 6 of Wands, I'm not surprised. This is like, again, pride and ego showing up here. The Empress and the 10 of Cups. Okay, so yeah, somebody here really let their pride and ego get in the way of moving towards their Empress, okay, which would be you. Unless you're cross-watching for a Gemini, so just take it as it makes sense. This pride and ego kept them from their happiness, kept them from their 10 of Cups, just as I was saying. Could be another person involved, maybe not. Might be something else that's involved here. We'll see. So coming up in the near future, we have the King of Wands, we have the 7 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. Okay, so somebody is really, I feel is going to have their defenses up, but taking charge, all right, putting their foot down. Somebody's going to be taking a stand, and this is going to lead to some kind of an ending here with the 10 of Swords. So either for you, in this connection, or like I said, I'm strongly getting third party, okay? So we'll see though, we'll see. Let's clarify and see what's going on here. Okay, so let's clarify. I actually want to clarify the 3 of Cups first. clarify the Three of Cups. The Ten of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so I do see this as a third party, even more strongly now, because somebody has been keeping themselves trapped from their happiness. It's showing up again. I know I said that at some point, and now it's showing up in the cards. So somebody is feeling trapped here in a connection where I feel like they don't feel happy, but they do have another connection, right? There is this Ten of Cups that exists, okay, in this third party. So one of the two, I feel, is making this person feel very happy. This is who they would want to be with. It's their happily ever after. And then the other connection is making them feel trapped, okay? And there might be some fear surrounding that, or just a lot of, I feel, aggressive energy here, okay, with the Knight of Wands. I feel like the fact that the one is so restricting to them, or restricting them from their happiness, is causing them to either get very, very frustrated, or very possibly irritable, and they're just fighting. I almost want to say rage at this point in time, and I feel like that is what this Eight of Wands is also about. So I actually don't even really need to clarify that, but there's definitely a lot of movement here, okay, because we also have the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Maybe we will clarify. We'll see. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles, which to me can oftentimes represent a karmic partner, especially if the sign that I'm reading for is not an earth sign. Okay, let's see. We have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the King of Swords, and we have the Page of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so with the Ten of Pentacles showing up here, I do see this as being a karmic partner here, okay? This is definitely a commitment where, you know, the tie between the two of them is material. It is in the material world. It is based on either finances or a practical situation, just some obligations between the two of them. So they have some type of material ties. I see. It feels like I mean, for each particular case, it's going to be different. But I do feel that they have had a little bit of back and forth here between being either very cold, very decisive about whatever it is that they're going to do, and then trying again for a new start here with the Page of Wands. So there might have been a little bit of back and forth with this person, okay, in this connection with the karmic. And I do feel like that is kind of still playing out a little bit. I do see the King of Swords overpowering, actually, because he's like right smack in the middle, and that's just how I'm seeing it. Kind of like with his sword, you know, cutting out the Ten of Pentacles, cutting out that Page of Wands, and it's like, no, it's just me here. That's just how it's coming through. So let's see what, yeah, let's clarify the Eight of Wands. Let's see, what is this movement that I'm picking up on here? What is this movement? The Four of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so let me just move these over here. I feel like this movement is actually like quick healing, actually. Some healing. So I do feel like they might be possibly in a little bit of a so I'm not really getting that it's so much interaction between the two of them, okay? If this is a karmic partner, I'm seeing it more as your person healing, okay? If this is your person. Just really healing from whatever the case is, whatever the situation is, because it has been very, very stressful, and they are very stressed at the moment. However, they do want that Ace of Cups. So this movement and this healing is pretty much leading them to a new love here, okay? And I'm also getting that this is also movement towards self-love. So for a lot of them, they may have had issues with their self-worth, not going after their happiness, allowing themselves to be trapped because of their own sense of lack of self-love, which would also account for the pride and ego that they are using as a cover-up. kind of like, you know, my pride is more important than me actually going after my happiness, right? And for me to have this pride, I need to not have failed at a connection here, or I need to stay in this connection for whatever reason, okay? I feel like that is actually what is being destroyed here, because we do have movement towards healing, okay? And then destruction, right? Right after that, grief and pride and ego. So I do see this person actually realizing that their pride is causing them this grief and is keeping them from their happiness. So let's actually clarify the Six of Wands, which to me, especially in this reading, is pride and ego, since we had that oracle card as well. Yeah, Six of Swords, moving away from that, the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Okay, so this is this person, whoever it is that is trapped in this energy, or that has been trapped in this energy, okay, they're having clarity over that. They're having clarity over what it is that has been an obstacle to them with the Ten of Wands, all right? It's like they're ready to cut that out and move away with the Six of Swords, leave that behind. They're like, you know what, I've got to leave my pride and ego behind. So they might not be thinking, you know, those words exactly, but basically that's the gist of it. Kind of like, you know, they don't want this to stop them from finding their happiness, because they want that Ten of Cups. They want that Ten of Cups. They don't want to be, I mean, it really is a battle between, you know, do I stay trapped but keep my pride and ego? Or do I release my pride and ego? Yeah, that's a compromise. You know, it might be painful for a lot of them, but go after my Ten of Cups. Which is it going to be? Let's clarify the Empress. The Seven of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. This is them seeing you as their Empress. This is them wanting to, really being nostalgic. This is them knowing that they have done something in the past that was a little bit deceitful. At least a little bit deceitful here with the Seven of Swords, or just not honest, or they just weren't living their truth, okay? Something along those lines. Obviously they weren't, because they were living by their ego, which doesn't represent the true self here, okay? And that is what kept them from being able to be with their Empress. However, with the Six of Cups here, I'm also getting, this is very likely a divine connection here, okay? A very deep, spiritual, powerful connection with this person. And with the Knight of Swords showing up in this way, and then we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Eight of Wands, I see a lot of movement. I mean, at least they're having that drive to move towards you a lot. However, it's still this Knight energy, so I feel like there's still a little bit, or a lot maybe, of anxiety attached to it, possibly overthinking, and just not yet, I'm getting a sense that it's not yet ripe right now, okay? But this is them really wanting to leave behind their ego and move towards you, okay? And the roles, of course, can be reversed. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups. Yeah, oh, that's the second time we have the Ten of Cups. I just realized that. Ace of Swords, right? We had that as a clarifier here, and then here we have this Ten of Cups, right? Exactly. They want to leave this ego behind because it has been what has been in the way. So for some of you, if it's not a third party situation, the third party is their pride and ego for whatever reasons. Like maybe they just can't communicate with you and there's fighting because of their pride and ego, and that is what is standing in the way. Okay? So whatever the case is, they're wanting to leave that behind, because they're really seeing you as the Empress and the Ten of Cups. I mean, it cannot be more clear. And then we have the Ace of Swords clarifying that yeah, this is their truth. That Ten of Cups with their Empress. All right, so the near future, let's see. We have the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. So this person is really, again, putting in that effort. It might be, I feel like they're doing it in a way where they just really need to kind of go against themselves, is what I'm getting here with the Five of Swords. Like, they need to fight for it in a way where it is going to cost them something, okay? And what it's going to cost them, apparently, is their ego. Just very plain and simple. But they are putting in that work here with the Seven of Pentacles. It might be taking a little bit of time, but they are doing it here, okay? They are fighting for that. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands again. See, there was another one that almost came out. The Three of Pentacles. Sure, why not? And ooh. Okay, 4. So the Seven of Wands clarified by the Seven of Wands, just kind of confirming that energy. And then the Page of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So this is, yeah, I'm just getting third party. Like, it's all over the place here. It's all over this reading, okay? This is movement. This is, again, third party and movement is just like what keeps ringing here. This is them putting their foot down. This is them standing their ground concerning the third party situation here. I see them taking movement and taking some sort of action concerning this and really standing up for what it is that they want. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords, because I see this bringing an ending. Guys, I can't make this up. Okay, wait. Okay. I just realized something. This is not the Ten of Swords. Sorry, it's this deck. This can sometimes confuse me. It's the Ten of Swords. Oh my gosh. It's the... I don't know what's going on. Alright, it's not the Ten of Swords. It's the Ten of Wands, okay? This is the Ten of Wands. It's not the Ten of Swords, and I just now realized it because we got the Ten of Swords clarifying that, which made me... actually realize that. The reason why I saw it as the Ten of Swords, and this is going to be funny, is because of these, apparently they're wands going through this person's skin here, but I'm seeing them as swords, okay? I'm seeing them as needles, which needles will remind me more of a sword because they can cut you, right? They can pinch you, rather than wands. So that could be significant here. It doesn't matter. Either way, we did get the Ten of Swords. Okay, clarifying, which is crazy. So definitely an ending here. And what I feel like this is, an ending is coming concerning that burden here, right? That burden. And because we had the Ten of Wands clarifying the Pride and Ego card. All right, so it's an end to that for sure. Might also be an end to the third party, but it might not be just yet. But putting an end to their pride and ego is going to be the first step, because that's what's keeping them there, okay? That's what's keeping them there to begin with. So let's see, get one more. 2 more. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups and we have the Fool. All right, so definitely some action being taken here again. All right, there's definitely movement. At the very least, it's considering the options, considering the alternatives of how to actually take a leap here, how to change directions, start a new adventure, how to leave this behind them, because it is going to be difficult, okay? This being the Ten of Wands and then the Ten of Swords, okay? This is painful as well as challenging, okay? Both. So at the very least, they're considering these options, but considering how to move away from that. They're putting an end to that burden, in other words, okay? And then thinking about the next step, which is something new, which I feel would be a leap towards their Ten of Cups, which would be you. All right. Promise you guys, I don't confuse the other cards. This always just happens to me with the Ten of Wands. I always see those wands here. They look like swords to me. I don't know. All right, so let's get your final messages here if this was resonating. And if it was, please do give me a like. Let's see. Final message for Gemini. And again, this, you know, you might be cross-watching for a Gemini and it would still be that they are the other person, okay, in this reading. Okay, we have cards going crazy here. We have the Eight of Cups together with the Six of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so there's definitely, that's a lot going on here. What I'm seeing here is there's definitely a lot of emotional detachment. This could be you moving away from this connection, at least until this is all resolved. And I feel like if that is you and you are moving away from this connection, this person is coming back in. Either that or this person is leaving behind what doesn't serve them. Okay, leaving old baggage behind, moving towards something better, and showing up as the Knight of Cups here with an offer for something completely different. Okay, the wheel is turning. Change is in the air here. Wow. It's not easy. It's not easy for sure. And this, again, I just have to say this. This is not, this energy right here is not near future. This is just the final message where this is heading. Okay, the near future was what we just were talking about before that. All right, so let's get a final oracle card to close this out. Let's see. Final message here for Gemini. Valiant courage. Take action with passion. Guys, I'm telling you, there's action being taken here. Take action with passion. This person, whoever it is that you're dealing with, or maybe this is you, is taking action with passion and courage. All right? A lot of movement in this reading. Wow. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Much love.